my wife to know how to cook too, and I would want her to be good at it. Like, if you meet someone that doesn't know how to cook and clean, you're just gonna be like, what are you doing then? Cooking is a
Wait till man's heart is food.
I would think I would want to make more money than my wife. I'm sorry.
Kind of, but I would want my wife to know how to cook too, and I would want her to be good at it.
Is it an expectation, or is it something that she could do?
But that's something that's gonna make me love her more.
So
Cooking is a
Wait till man's heart is food.
Do you know how to cook though?
Yeah, I know how to cook.
I have no words.
So wait, so like you see when you're going out or whatever, like, well, are you gonna, is that if she's not able to cook and you guys are like far into the relationship?
I would know that from before though.
So or even not say like
No, it's not decide though.
So
Or life school though, because you can't be eating takeaway and just like other food.
obviously, but
It's no everyday chips.
But you say you want your wife to be as good of a cook as your mum.
No,
Isn't that a
obviously
big
that's
expectation?
No, obviously that's a big expectation, but I want her to be better than me.
Now we're finding a real opinion.
That's fine though, like, you're kind of annoying.
But we can learn together, innit? It's not that deep.
What about the cleaning?
No, cleaning, I'll clean. No, that's mine. I don't expect my woman to just only clean by herself. Like, that's deep.
Even the word my woman. My woman, like not even my wife,
so
my partner, my woman. No, but
you say my man. You say my man.
No, deeper, because he said like I don't expect my woman to clean. We're putting it in context of something that's domestic.
There is a difference. You're gonna talk about your man and say.
I didn't say I expect my man to work. Like I don't mean it like that.
No, but you don't say that.
That's the same thing. Now you're reaching.
Now you're reaching.
I'm done. I hope that was a good one.
But obviously I know how to cook as well, so I'd want her to be at least on level with me or better. I want her to be better than me or at least on level. Because obviously like in my household my mum's like a serious cook, so like I have good food at home. So I want to have good food at home, like with my family as well.
And I think delivery ain't enough. I need I can cook some good food. Yeah.
But is it like a deal breaker though? Like
What so?
if your girlfriend doesn't know how to cook, would you say, alright, you know what, no, this ain't for me?
Obviously we can learn. We can learn together. It depends like.
What if she's like, I just can't cook?
Yeah, no. I don't want to be eating takeaways and delivering food. Like I don't want to be and oven food and stuff like that. I don't want to be eating that at home. Like, I want my kids to have good food.
One thing I do want to mention, is it an expectation for a woman or is it a preference? And is there a difference between the two?
Well, obviously it depends on the man. Depends if the man prefers it. I prefer my woman to know how to cook.
Prefer or expect?
I don't expect it. I prefer it.
You prefer? What about you?
I prefer.
I think traditionally you'd expect it, but right nowadays you prefer it. I think I would prefer it.
Yeah, same.
But obviously I'll cook as well. Like it's not gonna be one-sided.
Yeah.
Like, I'll cook food for her. Like
What can you cook?
it's gonna go both ways. Anything.
At one time, just eggs, yeah? But I feel like though, like Ethiopian food is really hard to make. Am I lying?
It depends. Like if you're making like shiro.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
Can you guys make gorowet? Like, can you guys make?
Yeah, if I have training, I'll be able to throw it down.
Okay.
We need an Ethiopian book for dummies.
Yeah, exactly. Cookbooks for dummies.
So what do you guys think then?
But me personally, I would like really like if it was an equal distribution. So, and I'd also prefer if it wasn't an expectation. Because to be fair, I would prefer somebody who would be able to cook and clean. Actually, I would expect someone because I think that's it. Your parents.
It's a life skill. Like if you meet someone that doesn't know how to cook and clean, you're just gonna be like, what are you doing then? How can you live by yourself?
Exactly. So I see it as an expectation, as a life skill, but I don't see it necessarily as like I should be doing. Yeah, it's not.
But like, growing up in Ethiopia, though, do you think like we not necessarily taught that? So if you grew up in Ethiopia and you're not sort of middle class or whatever, and if you have Sarat and they're doing all that for you, then you grow up, and then now you got to get married, and then all of a sudden you're supposed to know how to cook and clean and this and that. Do you think that's installed in us to do that from a young age?
I think Ethiopian society, I think it is definitely installed in us. So I didn't grow up in Ethiopia, I grew up here. But obviously on holidays back, and when I did live there at one point, I did see that.
No, but obviously if you grew up in Ethiopia and you did have someone doing all of that stuff for you, then more time when you do get your own house, you're just going to have someone doing it for you again. So it really does depend what class, what level you're living at.
You do have to remember, not a lot of people have maids as well. It's literally like, if you're new emerging middle class.
So, ladies, if your man expects dinner every night when he comes home from work, how would you feel about that? We're both coming home from work.
That's a question you need to like ask the other person from the get-go, because you can't find that out like several months into a relationship.
Nah, I think, to be honest, I enjoy cooking anyway because I enjoy eating food. So like, I would like to cook with my wife.
The thing is, even though I said it was equal, like it did remind me that I actually really love cooking. Like, subscribe to my Snapchat. I really want. But I really do like cooking. So if it wasn't an expectation for me, I wouldn't mind doing it. But I would still do it. But I think like my other half would also have to do it as well.
Of course.
Yeah. I think when you genuinely like to do something and someone's not pressuring you to do it, then you enjoy it more.
Yeah,
but if someone's saying you need to cook,
that's
like,
you start to get
exactly.
dependent on it. Like, so where's my dinner today?
It's round the corner.
But like growing up though, like seeing your mom and dad, how was that like personally? How do you guys? Because my mom was she just ran the kitchen. That was her domain. That was her area. She was an excellent cook. So it's like, I'm like, Mom, like what's there for food? You know what I mean? Like she handled that business. So it's like it's hard for me to even come in trying to cook something. She's like, no, that is already made. So part of growing up like that is. I don't know how you feel
I think most Ethiopian households are like that.
Right.
Yeah. And I think even outside of Ethiopia as well, like in the diaspora, like we're like that.
Most of the times the boys aren't even allowed in the kitchen.
Exactly.
I was never allowed in the kitchen.
I think it was different for my dad because there was a period of time when my mum would have business in Ethiopia. Okay. So my dad would have to adapt to learn how to cook. Like he generally did not know how to cook. And if you watch this, I'm sorry. So he adapted after 4 years because my mum would shuttle back and forth to come see us all the time. Wow. And now my mum came back for Christmas. My dad's literally like, no, I got this. I got this.
Okay, wait, let me think.
You can say it.
I was gonna say basically like I try my best not to be like I want a man with a car and 6 foot and a beard. Like I'm, I
think like you said, protection is important. I think I feel like in the middle of the night, you hear noise, you wake up. You're supposed to kind of be like, all right, you know, because like go check out. Like that's like in a weird way, that's the sort of the role of a man to do that. You know what I mean? And I think the other thing is also financially. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about that.
The breadwinner.
Yeah, so it's like it's
maybe.
To some extent, it's not always the case. No, it's not always the case, but to some extent, you feel like that's installed in you. Like, all right, cool, you're gonna provide.
Yeah. You know, I would think I would want to make more money than my wife. I'm sorry. It's not even rude. Myself. Like I want to like treat her. I want to provide everything for her, so she can like relax herself. It's up to her. She can like, you know.
Wait, so if she's making, is that gonna hurt you? Like if she's making more money?
I mean, like, look, I'm a man, yeah, so I can say proudly. It would be like, oh, peak, okay. But
it's a pride issue. That is a pride issue. I think it is.
Okay, wait. Because I've heard
for a man to say that. Yeah, for a man to say that my wife can't be earning more money than me.
I think you know what
I think or should like you would prefer if you earn more money than.
I think it's essentially about power though. Because I feel like if you're the man and you want to establish, man of the house, you want to wear the trousers. That's essentially what it's about. And this is the problem I have. Like men want to go out, be breadwinners, and have the money, And then I think if the woman is staying at home, what she's doing is equally important in the relationship. So the money that you're bringing home and you're treating her with, that's not your money. That's our money. Because if I'm staying at home, if I said I wanted to be a lawyer and I've gone and worked university, masters, LPC, I've done everything, and I've given up my dream to look after my children, I'm sorry, the money you're bringing home is for both of us and it's for our children.
Yeah, go on. No, that's good. But raising. No, finish your point. Sorry, I was gonna say raising kids is like just as important because, as I said before, the women are more nurturing than men. Like, and the kids need that nurture from their mother when they're being raised. Obviously, if they need they're raised by the father as well. It's not just the woman raising the kids; it's both of them together. But when they're really young, like before they turn 1 or whatever, like it's more the woman that can take care of them better than we can. And at the end of the day, because I feel like there's that period where you're pregnant and then the period where you have to look after the kids. At that stage, obviously the man is going to be the one that's working more to earn the money for the family. But obviously once the kids get to a certain age where they can now or where you can kind of have someone else look after them, or you can take turns or whatever, then you go out and work and earn your money.
What if the woman makes a lot more money than you?
Well, obviously she's
like a big gap.
No.
Then I'll stay home and look after the kids then.
Really?
Yeah, she can go get that money.
What about if there was no kids involved? If it was just you?
What before
you had
then
kids?
she has no reason to not work. Why is she not working?
No, but she has more money.
She has more money.
Significant amount.
No, I don't care.
Is your
As long as she doesn't as long as she's not looking down on me or trying to be condescending or anything.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Then it's a different story. But if she's humble and we're both humble and
it's calm,
then there's no problem there.
Alright, one thing though. So if you guys go on so you just start dating, first date, who should pay?
I knew it.
I've heard a lot of girls say that they want the man to pay.
Wait,
What do you think?
I think because I was raised in a Habesha way, if I'm bringing the person out of their house, even if it's a guy, I'll pay first.
Yeah, if you've invited.
I'm not saying I'm dating, mum. I'm just saying that. I think
We can edit this bit out, yeah.
But I'm saying that if I'm bringing someone out, I should pay. If they're bringing me out, then it would be nice for them to pay. There's an expectation there.
Yeah.
And most of the time, it's the boys chasing the girls.
Yeah, so then that puts us at a disadvantage already because we're the one that's more likely going to ask you out. You're not really going to get a girl that's hard asking a boy out. So because we're the ones asking to take out the girl, and at the end of the day, we're going to end up having to pay. But
in my personal experience, I don't know if
You've never paid for a girl, yeah?
No. There's moments where they pay and I'm like, alright, cool, I'll get the next one then. And I don't know how to feel about that. I was like,
no, that's.
Do you think that challenges your manhood?
No. It's not about my manhood in any way or form. I just feel like alright, cool. I say let's go next. I can go half, right? I just to me that seems fair, regardless. But they're like, no, I'll ask you out. There's I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it. So I'm like, I then go.
Well, I think that if she insists to pay for dinner, then I'll pay for the cab home.
I feel like I would offer to pay and then I would like her to be like, nah, we'll split it. I would like her to, I wouldn't want her to just expect me to pay. I want her to at least be like, nah, let's split it. And then I can say if I didn't, if it was a first date and I didn't enjoy it and I didn't like the energy, I'm not gonna offer to pay for it. It would just be split the thing.
Or would you say split?
I'm not even gonna get
Would
mad
you
at
say
that.
split, or would you say I'll pay for it, and then you have that little dance when you're like, no, I got this, and then you guys go off.
If the date was dead, then I don't see why am I wasting my money.
Would you ask? Be like, okay, cool, we going half and half?
Yeah, it'd be like,
Oh man.
I wouldn't be scared to say that.
I don't think I could allow a guy to pay for me on a date. I wouldn't.
Why not?
I don't know, I just don't feel right doing that. If he does it behind my back, then I'm gonna pay for something else, like drinks or something. But I just don't feel right because I don't know. Back in my mind, I feel like not that you owe me. Yeah, I owe you something. I don't know. It's a really bad mentality, but no, I like to think I'm self-sufficient, so I should be able to. I agree.
And back to your point, if if the guy's getting this, he didn't get anything out of
Yeah,
it.
that's true. Yeah.
He's not doing it out of courtesy or out of love for that person.
You say, yeah.
He's just doing it to try and get something out
It's
of it.
literally like just a business transaction or more. It's like,
I think
it's like this much money equates to whatever that they think is happening.
Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.
Sega barkusay, gazal baye, wa'afkarku siyasi. Sega barkusay, gazal baye, wa'afkarku siyasi.